Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown Picks and Predictions for Friday, April 11th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we're going to recap a peculiar day in the MLB. There were only 6 games on the slate. We only bet a few of them. We went 2-4 on the day, although technically there's still one game outstanding, which we have 2 bets in. It is currently 1-1, delayed in, I think, the bottom of the 6th innings in the Phillies and the Braves game. So what actually happens here, I don't know, but we'll find out. So, like I said, 2-4 so far, bringing our season-long record to 59-61. That could change. Maybe this Braves game doesn't finish. Maybe it does. Probably doesn't. Who knows? Not me. Anyway, let's recap these real quick, then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game number 1. We had the Angels open up a big old can of whip ass on the Rays. They win this one 11-1. Shout out to Jose Soriano, who went 7 2/3, only giving up 5 hits and allowing 1 earned run. Zach Littell, 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 earned. Everybody on this Los Angeles team had theirs. Let's see. Taylor Ward, 2 home runs. Mike Trout, 2 home runs. Joe Adell, 2 home runs. You had 3 dudes on one team hit 2 home runs. That is absurd. I don't know if that's ever been done before. Probably has. Almost definitely has. But good Lord, that's kind of crazy. We did lose the under on that, seeing as though LA scored 11 runs. Then the other winner I have currently marked down is the under 7.5 runs in the Phillies and Braves. Again, currently it's 1-1, delayed in the 6th inning. We'll see if this game actually counts. I don't think they've completed the 6th inning, so I don't think it will count. It's probably going to get canceled. I don't know. We'll find out. Our losers, like I said, we had the under 8.5 in the Rays and the Angels. The Angels scored 11, so that kind of killed that. We have currently, might be my second least favorite team in baseball, is the Twins. I've been betting them way too much often. Twins plus 105 on the money line. No. The over 8.5 runs. No. They lose 2-3. This Twins team is egregiously bad at baseball. They are now 4-9 on the season. Carlos Correa, 0-4. Wallner, 0-3. Castro, 1-5. Jose Miranda, 0-3. Harrison Bader, 0-3. Their entire team is just ass. Carlos Correa hitting 163. Why do I keep betting these losers? All right, then finally, we had the over 10.5 in the Brew Crew in the Rockies. What if I would have told you prior to the game starting that the Rockies were going to score 7 runs? I would have put a lot of money on this over. I would have lost a lot of money. The Brewers had 4 hits the entire game. They only scored 2 runs. There were 9 runs total. We lose. All right, that is how we go 2-4. Questionably, depending on what happens in this Atlanta game, bringing our season record to 59-61. Let's get into the picks for tomorrow. Game numero uno. It is my least favorite team in baseball, and I'm betting them. Blue Jays, minus 105 on the money line, taking the under of 8.5 runs. You have 2 good pitchers on the mound here. Bowden Francis for Toronto, 1-1 on the season so far with a 3.18 ERA, going up against Tomoyuki Sagano. I've already made the Sagandi's nuts joke, so we're going to leave that one in the past. Toronto playing pretty good baseball recently, 8-6 on the season. They just won 3 out of 4 games in Boston. They now travel to Baltimore, not that far of a road trip, to play a night game, 7:05 first pitch. Like I said, Bowden Francis, he's pitching pretty well so far this season. 3.18 ERA. He's pitched 11 innings so far, struck out 10. He has walked 5 and given up 2 homers, but this Baltimore team has not been hitting well. You look at their lineup, the averages are good, but they've not really been scoring runs. In their recent games, they have scored 0, 3, 5, 1, 8, 2, 4, and 0. So really only 2 good offensive performances there, scoring 8 and 5. every other game, they've basically been in a stinker. The Blue Jays in their past series, they scored 3, 6, 6, and 2, and those were all against decent Red Sox pitchers. I like them to continue the hot streak. Give me the Blue Jays. I think they're the better team. I also think they have the better pitcher on the mound, and I'm getting them at a decent price. Taking the under. Both of these pitchers do have good ERAs. Don't think this should be high scoring. Blue Jays and the under. Next game we're looking at, we are not taking a money line bet here. It is the Angels and the Astros. On the mound for the Angels, Jack Kachinowicz. We're just going to call him Jack Kachow. He's 1-0 with a 3.27 ERA, going up against the Astros, 5-8 on the season. Ronel Blanco on the bump, 0-1 with a 9.45 ERA. This dude not off to a hot start. He has pitched 6 2/3 innings through 2 starts, 2 of them. That's not very good. His first start was against San Francisco, where he went 5 innings, giving up 3 earned run on 3 hits. His second start, he went 1 2/3, giving up 4 earned runs to the Twins. That is a Twins team who has not been able to hit the baseball. You want to talk about a team who has been able to hit the baseball? That is the Angels. They are surprisingly off to a very hot start this season. They have scored in their most recent games 11, 4, 4, 6, 10, 6, 5, 9, 5. Good. They just keep on scoring. Their team, again, they just 3 dudes hit 2 home runs. Mike Trout finally had a Mike Trout type of game. You have Logan O'Hoppe hitting 367 on the season. Kyron Paris, somebody you don't really hear the name of very much, he's batting over 400. He reminds me of Stephen Kwan, besides he's not Asian. We won't talk about that. Who cares? Taylor Ward had himself a really nice day. And then you got Jack Kachow on the mound. He has had himself a very good season. He's pitched 11 innings, struck out 8, only walked 2, pitching to the tune of a 3.27 ERA. I'm going to back him on the road, kind of. The Angels are playing well. I do not trust their bullpen, though, so I think the Angels can score at least 5 or 6 off of Ronel Blanco. Astros should be able to get their own at home. They do bat much better in their own ballpark. So I'll take the over 8.5 runs. I think this is too low. Give me a final score of Astros 6, Angels 5. Next game we're looking at, this one is simply a fade of the Phillies because I'm not sure what time they're actually going to be able to leave Atlanta. The weather in Atlanta is bad. They might get to St. Louis at like 5 or 6 in the morning and then have to play a baseball game. I don't think that is going to go very well, so I'll take the Cardinals plus 120 on the money line in the over 7.5 runs. Phillies have on the hill Aaron Nola, who is off to a horrible start this year, 0-2 on the season with a 6.35 ERA, going up against Andre Palante, 1-0 on the year with a 3.86 ERA. The one thing about Nola, he's been getting up a lot, and I mean a ton, of hard contact. He's pitched 11 innings, struck out 10, only walked 1, but he has 8 earned runs, and he's given up 4 homers. So when he's pitching well, he's pitching really well strikeout-wise, but when he's missing, he is missing dead center in the plate, and the dudes are taking him yard. You want to play a team that likes to go yard? That's the Cardinals. Also, they're not 2-9 on the season. They are 5-7. I don't know why I typed in 2-9. Anyway, they got bats in the lineup who can hit the ball a long ways. Newt Barr, he can go deep. Donovan, he can go deep. Arenado, deep. Burleson, deep. Maybe Pagas, deep. Mason Wynn, no. Sagisi, I don't even know who you are. Victor Scott, no, not really. They got 4 or 5 bats in the lineup who you have to seriously pitch around, and if you miss in the middle of the plate, you're going to get hit. So they have a pitching advantage with the Cardinals here, plus Phillies, who knows what time they're actually going to go to bed. Give me the Cardinals plus money at home against a sleep-deprived, on a road trip Phillies team. Final game we are taking a look at, it is the Rangers and the Mariners. I'm taking the Rangers minus 125 on the money line in the under of 7 runs. Rangers 9-4 on the season. They got Jacob deGrom on the bump, 0-0 with a 3.38 ERA. Seattle, Bryce Miller on the mound, 0-2 with a 5.73 ERA. Seattle coming off of a home series against the Astros in which they won, despite really not hitting the ball as well as they probably should have against a weaker Astros rotation. The Rangers might be the surprise of the season, sitting 9-4 despite their team not being able to hit the baseball. Their bullpen has been amazing. DeGrom has been really solid in his 2 starts. Coming off of injury, though, they've been limiting his pitch count. Currently this season, he's gone 10 2/3, struck out 9, walked 2, only has 4 earned runs. That's pretty solid for a dude coming off injury. I do like him and his stuff. If the Texas Rangers bats can actually wake up, they are going to breeze into some free victories. You have guys hitting ridiculously poorly. Marcus Semien with the 122, Adolis Garcia 190. Jake Berger is going to be flipping burgers soon at McDonald's, 119. One of their best bats is Kevin Pillar. That is a problem, a genuine problem. Your team is being carried by Josh Jung, Jonah Heim. That is not ideal. But thankfully, the Mariners have been doing this for years. They can't hit a baseball, and it's just not like a one-time thing. They just suck as a team. Julio Rodriguez, 184. Cal Raleigh, the dude who just signed to $1 bajillion, also hitting 184. What if I told you Randy Arozarena, also hitting below 200? Or how about Luke Raley, hitting 161? Or even better, Rowdy Tellez from Pittsburgh is hitting .050. That is egregious. You could give me a bat, and I could bunt every single time. I guarantee you I am at least hitting 100. Then J.P. Crawford, the old man himself, hitting $143. This team sucks. They are straight ass. Give me the Rangers. Give me the under. And that's it. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Hopefully today we win, because yesterday we did not. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.